Okay, everybody, I'm back. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for your patience as I gave it a little restart, a little stop and start, so hopefully that fixed it. It looks like it fixed it on OBS. OBS is like in a better place right now. So hopefully that fixed it on YouTube. I actually don't know if I have to like restart the YouTube stream. Let me double check on that. See if YouTube is smart enough to connect the two because they were so close together. And in fact, it looks like YouTube is not smart enough to do that. So now I have to redo all of my YouTube stuff. Oh well. Yeah, let me just fix the YouTube side of things and then we'll get back into signing. It's nice at least that I'm used to it at this point, and you go in and you fix it and it's fine. No, YouTube definitely has some work to do when it comes to the streaming side of the platform. It's definitely not, I mean, here's the thing, like Twitch is made for live streaming and has almost no VOD support. Like nobody uploads their VODs to Twitch, right? But YouTube is a VOD platform that has the capability to live stream too. So, I mean, even though it makes sense that it's not as good, so it's fine. It really is fine. Okay, that looks good. Oh, see, I didn't even know that button existed. See? I learned something new, even. I don't even mind. I found a new button. All right, so it looks like you should be all set with that. So now I can go back to Streamily, and yes, I am gonna be signing some more posters of the Caleb duo print as well. So this next one is for Cassie. And if on stream, more than welcome to share. Oh, good, I will be sharing it then, Cassie. At least I'll share on my side, and hopefully Caleb sees the note to share it on his side as well. Such a sweet message. All right, here you go, Cassie. Next. Okay. Is Caleb on Twitch too? No, I think Caleb streams to maybe, it should list it on his Streamily page. Let me see. He streams to, it looks like Streamily's YouTube page. No, he streams to his own YouTube page. Yeah, so if you go onto Streamily, onto his, his Streamily profile page, it'll say like upcoming events, the signing that he has planned, and then yeah, you'll see it there. Okay, this next one is for Frederick. Genetic, thank you so much for resubscribing 15 months. I appreciate that. Okay, let me just How would you go about getting something autographed? You can only purchase a print from Streamily to have it autographed live, or you can bring me something of yours at a convention. Unfortunately, I can't actually have anything mailed to me, but if you see me at a convention, I'm happy to sign anything for you. Okay, so let me just add a little text on the screen and see. Look, I know people don't read, but we're gonna try it. Let's put this over here, and hopefully that gets enough attention to. Yeah. I want it to just be visible, but not take up too much of the screen and not interfere with the alert box. Let's see, where's the alert box? It is going to interfere with the alert box. Move it there. That should help. Yeah, okay. All right, so I know people don't read, but, you know, please don't spoil anything in the chat. That's not what we're here to talk about today. You know, anything that's like from the trailers we can talk about, but I don't want anybody, like there are some moderators in the chat, like, who are really taking one for the team because they have not finished the game, and I don't want them to be spoiled. I don't want their experience to be spoiled. And obviously I haven't finished the game myself, so please don't spoil anything in the chat. And I don't want to also have to keep repeating myself, please don't spoil anything. So, you know, let's all behave and just talk about the ant in our brain. You know what I mean? That's all we have to talk about today is the ant in our brain. Okay, so the next one is for Frederick. I'm writing the number on the back. What did everyone eat for lunch today? That's what I want to talk about. Did anybody have anything good? Oh yeah, I was telling you all a story because somebody, when I hopped on the stream, somebody was like, you look caffeinated, or you seem caffeinated today. And I was like, yes, I was caffeinated, but let me tell you a story. I ordered boba today, okay, from 7 Leaves. It's one of my favorites. And I ordered like a matcha milk tea with boba, delicious. And it came perfect, fantastic, no issues there, except they didn't give me the right straw. So I ordered a boba milk tea and I had a normal straw to drink it out of. So here I was debating, what do I do, right? Do I like eat the boba with the straw? And the answer was no, that felt way too weird. So I just drank the milk tea with the regular straw and then I threw out the boba. It's not right to eat it with a spoon. It's not right. And yes, had that ever happened to me before, I also would have kept an emergency straw, but I didn't have one because it's the first time it's all happened to me before. So, but you can't just take the plastic off and drink it like a cup, because the boba will either sink, it'll still be at the bottom if you're just sipping from the top, or if there's only a little bit of fluid left and you go like this, it's gonna like assault you. Like when you are drinking something with ice and the ice sticks together until the moment that it chooses not to, and then it cascades into your entire face. No. No is the answer to that. We're not doing that. All right, that one's all done, Frederick. Keyboard wielder, thanks for, what? What is this now? wow, gifting 25 subs to the community? That is crazy. 25 Strange Rebels was just received the gift of a subscription to this channel. The gift of over 50 emotes. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is it because you're hyped about, let me see, you just put it in the chat. Someone very nice gifted me a sub, so I'm paying it forward. Keyboard wielder. We love pay it forward energy. Can we see some finger guns in the chat for that? Thank you so much. If you have access to any of the tier 2, tier 3 animated finger guns emotes, throw those in the chat as well. Very nice of you to pay it forward. I so appreciate that energy. Thank you, keyboard wielder. Very generous of you. And if you were one of the 25 people, I want you to follow in the footsteps of, who did I see do it? Let's see. Yes. Vile Sight already immediately received that gift sub and immediately put it in the chat. Thanks for the gift sub. I want to see all 25 people who just received their gift sub do that. So we want to pass around that gratitude. It's not enough for me to just say thank you. I would like everybody to be passing around the gratitude. All right, Frederick, that one is all done. I wrote the number on the back like a good monkey. And this next one, oh, so sweet. This one's also a gift. Oh, I love. Oh. Okay, this one's really sweet. I'm excited about this. This one is for Steph, Kayri, and Sebastian. I love it when someone gives a gift. True Legend Killer, thanks for being a member on YouTube for 2 months with the yeet ×2. I appreciate that. Thank you, J-Lord, for that super chat, but I don't know who that is. Wait, what is this generosity? What's happening today? Are we just hyped for the 4-year anniversary of Remake? Aries! Aries! Aries EMS just gifted 25 subs to the community. Are you trying to break me? Is it because I slept? Is it because yesterday was a little unhinged? Were we streaming yesterday? No, that was Monday. Was it because Monday was a little unhinged and today is a little bit more chill? No, no breaking me here. We're not having that. Thank you so much, Aries. I appreciate your generosity. Let's see some more finger guns in the chat for the 25 Strange Rebels who just got gifted a sub. And please do, if you just received a gift sub, you know what to do. Type it into the chat. Thank you so much for the gift sub. I appreciate your generosity. You're a superstar. That's what you need to do. Sending the love. Aries, thank you so much. That is so sweet. I hope you notice, Aries, you now have a little #1 gift box in your name in the chat because you are the top gift subber right now. Thank you so much for your generosity. I really appreciate that. Morgan, thank you for gifting a sub as well. So generous, so kind. And it's your first gift sub in the channel. Thank you for that. When is the next Rebirth stream? The next Rebirth stream is tomorrow. So prepare yourselves for that. It's gonna be fantastic. I can't decide how I want to put these in this box. Maybe like that. You made it to a stream. Welcome in, Wesley. I'm happy you made it. All right, this next one is an 8x10 for... Oh, another gift. This is so sweet. I can't. Okay, can I just say something? Like, the past, like, 3 probably, like, prints that I've signed, or, like, the past few, have been, like, this is a gift for me and my kids. This is a gift for my friend and her kids. This is a gift for me and my little brother. Like, it just fills my heart with so much joy that this is a game that can be loved and appreciated by like whole families. Because like, I remember playing games with my whole family. Like the game that my mom played and that we all played sitting on the couch together was Ocarina of Time. And so like I have that very special association with that game and that entire series. And so the fact that like people have feelings that are like that deep and that special for like Final Fantasy VII and Remake and Rebirth just like makes me so emotional. Just makes me really happy. It's really sweet. Ashi Ravi, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Your first gift sub in the channel as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that generosity. So sweet. Carly says, me and my twin sister played it together. That's so special. All right, I will leave the quote to Caleb. That's Caleb's quote. Superway, have you really been a member for 78 months? That's not real. Members on YouTube haven't even existed for that long. What is that even? 78? How many years is that? That membership on YouTube hasn't even, what does that mean? Oh, Chomperess, that's a really nice message. Your little sister loves Aerith. Oh. You got your friend to play it and she loves it. Oh. Your dorm mates played it 24/7. I love that. Oh, thank you, Wesley. That's awesome. Okay, this next one is an 8x10 for Tori. Oh, I got a message, a Streamily video message. I gotta watch that. I'm so excited. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic for a second so I can watch this video message. That was really sweet. I love that. I love that Streamily has that option. All right, great. So I have finished my side of the quote and I'm gonna send it over to Caleb, Tori, to finish that up. Tony, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. That also rhymes, just like the finger guns. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. That's our first YouTube thing. Oh my gosh, how exciting. You know how on Twitch we have like strange rebel isms, like the perfect number. We didn't have a YouTube ism yet, but now I think we do. Look at that. Mark the day, y'all. 4 months or 4 years since Remake came out. It does feel like 4 months though. YouTube channel memberships debuted in January 2018, so 75 months ago. So how is Superway doing a 78-month resub message? That's what I want to know. That feels like hacks. Oh my gosh, another one of people who have been playing the game together. This is so funny because I have never signed so many prints that are like for multiple people at once. That's really sweet. That was your print? Oh, that makes me so happy, yay! Do you want me to show it off on camera? Is that the one for Tori? I can show it off on camera if you want. This is for... Superweight can time travel. I actually believe that. Yes, you want me to show it off on camera? Okay. Oh, good thing too, because I forgot to write the number, so now I have to go back and find the number. Maybe it is still an ant on my brain. So let me go back and find the number now so I can make sure I write the right number. Let's see. Exit signing mode. Oops. Let's see. There we go. This one's for Tori, and it's number, okay. All right, perfect. You like the ant reference? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad my absolute shabu brain can be funny or useful to somebody. Okay, so this next one is for Carly, Eleanor, and Lariah. Gorgeous names. All right, that one's all finished on my end. Any of the other cast members signing? Yes. But that is, if you go to streamily.com/ff7 remake, you should be able to see all of the other castmates that are doing a signing. Tony, thank you for the super chat, but unfortunately I will not be singing No Promises to Keep. Lauren Allred really does a great job with it, and I think I'm gonna leave that to her specialty. Okay, this next one is an 8x10 for Brandon. All right, that one's all done, Brandon, with a quote between the two of them, all set. Y'all might have to help Caleb out. Stainless, that's such a nice message. Thank you. Efren, welcome in. What's going on? We're doing a Streamily signing today. So what that means is I have these prints available on my shop. You can take a look at the, oh, we got to repin the message. Superway, if you want to put the message back in, I'll repin it. You can order a print and I will sign it live on camera right now, like I'm doing right now for Ano. This one is for Ano. So I'm going to be signing this print and then mailing it off, and Streamily will be sending it off to Ano. The generosity is unbelievable today. Andy Hernandez, thank you for gifting 10 subs to the community. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Did you do it twice? You did it twice in a row? Was that on purpose? Oh my gosh. Arctic Addy, thank you. That's what I like to see. Thank you for thanking Andy Hernandez, who gifted you a gift sub. That is so sweet of you. I love the thanking of the generosity, the acknowledgement of the generosity. Andy Hernandez, thank you for the generosity. Let's see some finger guns in the chat for that. Some finger guns. Here we go. That's for you. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Todd Sanders, thank you so much for the super chat. Here we go. Pinning the message. All right, so now if you want to order a print to have it signed live on camera, and just for the record, if you want yours to get signed by me and Caleb and sent out next week, you have to get your order in right away because I'm sending these off tonight. They have to get to Caleb ASAP. So you got to place your order. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get to it today. All right, that one's for Ano, going off to Caleb with your requested quote. No problem. Make sure I did that correctly. All set. Okay, this next one is a print, an 8x10 for Agneris. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Let's make sure to write the number on the back. How many do I have to do tonight? Too many. Too many. Your doggy donated the gift subs. Well, thank your doggy for me. Make sure your doggy gets a treat, Andy Hernandez. Was it grueling and nerve-wracking to audition for FF7? No, I wasn't really nervous at all because I didn't think I would ever get it in a million bajillion years. So I wasn't nervous because I was like, I better have fun with this because this is going to be like the coolest thing I'll never be able to talk about. Truly, that's what I thought. And I don't know. I've said it multiple times. I had no business booking that role. I mean, it worked out in the end, but your dog's ears perked up when I said the T word. I'm sorry, I'm the wise janitor. You know the rules, now he's gotta get a treat. Here's the thing. I know that. I know that. So I hope all of your dogs just perked up at the T word because I want all your dogs to get treats. Luckily, my dogs are out in the great beyond, outside of my stream room, probably causing havoc. Probably, realistically, probably sleeping, but maybe causing havoc. And you know what? I'm busy, so I'm just gonna have to deal with the consequences of that later. Oh, okay, this is a quote that we're going back and forth a couple times. Here we go. Hopefully Caleb and I can coordinate this. I also happen to know that Caleb has kind of big handwriting, so I want to leave a lot of space. Because this person has requested like a back and forth couple quotes between Aerith and Zach, so I want to make sure I leave enough space for Caleb to write the quote in. Oh, I understand how you could understand that thought that I said that. When I said the dogs are in the great beyond. No, my dogs are fine. They're just outside of my stream room. That was a horrible thing for me to say. I'm sorry. I literally did not think about it that way. I'm sorry. They're just outside of my stream room is like a different world. You know what I mean? Because like I totally am like focused and flow when I'm streaming. So like, I'm sorry. My dogs are fine. Oh man, that's really funny. Awkward. Appreciate your concern. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right, hopefully that leaves enough room for Caleb to finish up that quote. All right, perfect. All right, this next one is an 8x10 for Dalton. Ooh, requesting an Aerith quote from any of the games. You got it, Dalton. Here is my favorite Aerith quote. I hope you like it as much as I do. All right, that one's all set, Dalton, on its way to Caleb. Vanquish the Drone, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub. Dell Channel, thank you so much for that first time chat. Welcome in and such a sweet message, thank you. Okay, this next one is for Frederick, an 8x10. All right, all set. Next. Oh my gosh, 118 hours on your second playthrough of Rebirth? Holy moly, thank you for the super chat, Arc. My goodness, that's a lot of playthroughs. Oh, a first poster of the day. All right, so for those of you who haven't seen it yet, what's cool is you can get an 8x10 of this, or you can decorate your wall with an 11x17 poster. I think the poster is gorgeous. I think honestly, like this is a pretty enough print. And I mean, that's why I got it commissioned. I think it's a pretty enough print to like get put up on a wall, get it framed. I think it's really gorgeous. This next one is for Kenya. With a favorite Aerith quote, huh? You got it. All right, Kenny, and that one's all finished. If you want to pay extra to be a VIP, that's totally fine. You can. That's all has to do with like how Streamily does things, where like VIPs, like their prints definitely get signed on camera, and you get bumped to the front of the queue for a live signing, and I think you get like a certificate of authenticity with yours. I think, but that's it. It doesn't affect any way that I treat the signing or anything like that. Okay, next, oh, another poster. Here we go. Oop. This one is for Eli. Yes, I'm just doing the Zack and Aerith prints today. All right, Eli, that poster is all done and on its way to Caleb. Okay. Next. Let's see, what was the process of being cast as Aerith like? Was it a long process? Let's see. I got an email to audition and I did my research, I did my practice, and then I said, there's no way I'm gonna book this, so I might as well just have fun with it. And so then I went into the studio to record my audition, and they had us do some lines of dialogue, and they had us do some kind of like battle cries, like punch sounds. Well, not punch sounds for Aerith, it would, you know, be magic sounds. And then I didn't hear anything back for a long time, months. And then I got, I think it was an email. At this point, it was 4 years ago, over 4 years ago. So now I can't remember if it was a phone call or an email. I think it was an email, and I just felt the world stop spinning. Truly, I really felt like I had to, like, I was already seated, so I felt like I had to like balance myself in my seat. Like, what just happened? This is not my life. And then it was my life, and now it has been my life for the past 5 years. So absolutely wild. This next poster is for Dennis, and I have a message, so I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second while I give that video a watch. That was really so sweet. I love that. Thank you, Dennis. That was awesome. Joey, thank you for that super chat. You've played Rebirth 5 times already? How is that possible? What? Okay, so this let me sign this poster. I've played 2 hours of Rebirth so far, and we're gonna be streaming it again tomorrow. I'm really excited to play more, honestly, truly. Dennis is asking for a funny Aerith quote, but I'm wondering if that means a quote specifically from Crisis Core, because she doesn't really have a lot of kind of funny lines in Crisis Core. She's a lot more demure in Crisis Core, and so wait a minute. Wait a darn minute. Is there a Dan Seibert in chat? Is there? Is that what I think is what I saw? Correct? Is there a Dan Seibert in chat? Hello. Welcome in. I'm so glad I saw you. Oh, there very much is. I see. Welcome in, Dan Seibert. How you doing, friend? It's been too long. How are ya? D-Man Gaming, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh wait, is this you? Is this you, Dennis? Is this Dennis? You just said you're welcome. So are you the person I just thanked? Are you Dennis? Put it in the chat. Do you specifically want a funny Aerith quote from Crisis Core or from any of the games? Let me know. Because I have one, but I want to make sure it's okay for me to put this on a poster. I don't have to put this one. I don't know. A funny Aerith quote? Okay, I have one. Any of the games. All right. And then let me know if you want me to put it or show it up on screen. It has been a while. You've been grinding away. That's the way to play it, Dan Seibert. Grinding away. But honestly, who has the energy for that these days? I feel like grinding is like so exhausting these days. Like, I barely have it in me anymore. Honestly, I just need things to come my way. Like, I need like tidal waves of things to just wash over me because I'm not going swimming. Do you know what I mean? Don't show it because you want to be surprised. Good note, D-Man Gaming. I will not show it on camera, but I got a funny Aerith quote for you. Oh, now I'm second guessing myself because it really doesn't match the vibe of the print. Okay, here's another funny one that matches it a little bit better. Well, it kind of doesn't, but you'll see. You'll see. It's one of the quotes that when I hear it, it makes me giggle every time. Even though it's not necessarily related to this print. It's one of my favorites. Okay, and then Caleb's will obviously match this print. You just need things to appear for you at this point? Yes, exactly. Exactly. And it's not "you mean Pico." That's not the line that I wrote. Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay, I put a number on the back. I put a quote, I signed it. All right, and then Caleb will put Caleb's quote. Okay, perfect. I hope you'll be surprised. I don't think that it's one that is very obvious. I literally went through like 4 different quotes in my head trying to figure out which one to write. Okay, let's see. Do I voice act in other things or plan to? I have voice acted in one other thing. I've actually voice acted in 2 other things. One of them was a very small commercial that might have had a run on Twitch. I actually don't know because I never got to see it, which happens surprisingly a lot. Very often we, as actors, audition for things, book things, and then work the project, and we never get to see the finished thing, ever. And sometimes that's because the finished commercial, like, doesn't get a run, like it doesn't actually go on social media, or it doesn't, like they never like think to say, hey, we really liked working with you, here's the finished product. That like does not happen as actors, I promise you. Like very often I'll get like, okay, I think Erin Stevie said this. She did a job and then literally like completely forgot about it because it had been so much time, and then she started seeing people like send her pictures like, oh my gosh, is this you? And then she was like, oh yeah, I guess it is. Like that's actually quite frequent. And what's funny is like I've done that before to another friend of mine that I did like a Christmas movie with. Her name was Kristen, and I saw her in a commercial, I think on TV, and then I sent her an Instagram message and I was like, oh my gosh, I just saw you in this commercial, and she was like, that's so funny, that was so long ago, I had forgotten about that. That happens all the time. So I voice acted in like a little commercial that I don't even know what happened to it, and then I've also voice acted in a video game called Pop-Up Dungeon, in which I did like a number of different characters. So that was a lot of fun, but nothing else other than that. It's just those 2 things. So here's hoping that there's more to come. Right, the best Christmas movie that's ever been made. Exactly, that's right. Brer Wolf, that's very rare, but it is very appreciated. Us actors, we like to see our finished product, if it's possible, but you know. Grognak, that's awesome. You're welcome, but I feel when people thank me for being Aerith, I'm like, well, of course. I feel like I should thank you. I always feel that way. And yes, I did co-host the Summer Games Fest. No, Future Game Show Spring Showcase. Summer Showcase? Future Game Show Showcase. I did co-host that with Cody, but I don't consider that voice acting. That was hosting work. So, do I have a pair of Barrett sunglasses? I don't. I'm sorry. Okay, so this next one is an 8x10 for Allison. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I'm sorry. Can we get a shout out for Dan Seibert in the Twitch chat? Dan Seibert, for those of you who don't know, Dan Seibert and I go way back. How would I even begin to describe? Dan, did I meet you through Greg and John? I feel like I did. Oh my gosh, yeah, such a long time ago we met, and then, or did we like meet to do a collab on YouTube when we didn't meet through Greg and John? Dude, we did meet through Greg, literally such a long time ago. But yeah, so the very beginning of my YouTube journey, like way back in 2015, 2016, I met Dan and Alyssa, and we have done a few YouTube collabs. Those are a lot of fun. And what else? I've collabed with Dan on a To the Moon YouTube video, and because Dan was a really big fan of To the Moon and I didn't really get it after I finished playing it, so I had Dan on to talk about it in a vlog with me, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, and we've just been on each other's peripherals for a long time. It's been such a long time, man. But yes, what I was going to say is a fantastic content creator in his own right. So you should definitely, he changed his name, so it's tricky. It's not, he didn't, it's not tricky. Yes, but yes, we've been friends for a long time and does amazing content, both on YouTube and on Twitch. So you should definitely go drop a follow is what I meant. Yes, you did change your username, but you didn't change your name. Will I be doing any interviews or collabs with VAs outside the Final Fantasy community? I would love to. But remember what I said about how I just need things to happen for me because I'm too tired to grind? I used to be really big on like setting that stuff up myself because I was like, I'm not gonna wait for the phone to ring. I'm gonna make stuff happen. I'm tired of that. I've done that for years. So I still love collabing. I love meeting other people. It's just like the tiredness is so real. Oh, not YouTube anymore. Sorry, Dan Seibert doesn't do YouTube anymore, but still streams on Twitch and is a fantastic human being and gamer. So definitely still drop a follow on Twitch. Yes, so I would love to do more collabs and stuff, and maybe if there's a future SRG con, that's usually where I do like a lot of, you know, different VA interviews and panels and stuff like that. But, you know, maybe one day when I'm not so tired. So yes, this next one is a 8x10 for Allison. I gotta talk less and sign more because I still have a ridiculous amount of signings to get through. De Geiger just came on in. There's a De Geiger in the chat, everybody. Thank you, De Geiger. Let's see some finger guns for the 14 gift subs. De Geiger just dropped. Amazing generosity, amazing kindness. Here's my question for you, De Geiger. Are you having fun yet? Got him! That's what he likes to say, but now I've said it. Yes, Mike Willis UK, please do. I don't need a reminder to breathe. I need a reminder to sign. That's very true. Did I get more than 2 hours of sleep last night? Yes. Like I said, me not sleeping is a very rare occurrence. Like I'm a really good sleeper. So it affects me quite a lot when I don't sleep, and I very rarely don't sleep more than 2 nights in a row. So I did not sleep on, what was it, Sunday night or whatever, but I did sleep last night. So I'm a lot better. Can't you tell? Like, can't you tell that I'm not like just the dial-up tone as a person right now? Not dial-up tone. Well, yeah, the dial-up tone works, but you know, the disconnected tone when your phone line gets disconnected and it's that like, doo, 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 doo. that one. That's who I was as a person last stream, but now I'm a different person. I'm myself again. Do I like to travel? I love to travel. I've actually been thinking about travel a lot lately. I'm like, where do I want to go next? All right, Allison, yours is all finished. I'm not over caffeinated. I'm properly caffeinated. Can I tell you something? Y'all, you're not gonna, I hope you're all as mad about this as I am. I would love to play a villain one day too, Seacrest, just to answer your super chat. So this next one is 8x10 for nobody. There's no name, so I will not be putting a name. But so you know how I told you all that I have only been drinking decaf lately because I'm very sensitive to caffeine now. I didn't used to be, but I am now. It just kind of happened with anxiety. And so now I kind of try to stick to decaf. And so I do 2 cups of decaf every day. And then like, I kind of have an afternoon decaf sometimes. I'll like give myself a little treat of like boba or Starbucks or whatever. Not every day, but on occasion. And especially like the days I really need it. So, let's see, let me write this quote real quick. Yes, so sometimes I'll have an afternoon something or other, right? But it's either like tea, which doesn't have a lot of caffeine, or it's a decaf espresso, which doesn't have a lot of caffeine. But yesterday, I was like, ooh, I'm really craving a little afternoon treat. But, you know, I slept pretty well last night, so I'm not that tired. I might as well just like skip it and I'll probably be fine. No. For some reason, I must have had a little bit too many afternoon decaf or teas in a row because yesterday I didn't have one and I had the worst caffeine headache. Like I took 2 Tylenol, max strength, max dose of Tylenol, and I had a headache until I went to bed last night. From 3 p.m. to when I went to bed at like, I don't know, 11, I had a headache, even through Tylenol because I didn't have a little afternoon caffeine. Isn't that so rude? I drink decaf and my body was like, we're upset. We're still addicted to decaf. That was really rude. I hope you are all upset on my behalf. It was the worst. I agree. And it was not a skill issue, Legend Killer. So rude. Okay, this is... Oh, Nightbot, thank you for that timer. I should be signing. You're right. This one's for Julianne. Yeah, total caffeine withdrawal, even though all I drink is decaf and tea. I was so mad. That's not how it's supposed to work. Thanks for passing by. I don't know how your username is. Vuliomene. Did I nail it or did I nail it? Welcome and thank you. All right, Julianne, that one's all done. Number, signature, done. Y'all, we're still in the VIPs. We got so many to get through. This one is a poster for Katie. A quote of favorite lines or what best suits the print could be from any game. Okay, I like it, I like it, I like it. As a reminder, I'm only signing these through the rest of tonight. As in through the rest of this stream, so like for the next, hopefully only will be another hour. So if you want one of these prints and you want to get it, you know, within hopefully the next couple weeks, please make sure to place your order ASAP. All right, that one's all set, Katie. Number on the back, check. A gorgeous poster. Yeah, I'm just doing these duo signings tonight because I have to get all of these to Caleb for his signing this weekend. But what I'll do is, if you want the link, type in !Streamily on Twitch chat, and it's pinned in YouTube chat. Oh, this next one I think is for a family. Oh, how exciting. This one's for multiple people. I love seeing how many people are buying these as gifts. I think they make great gifts. Okay. Oh, did you hear the Sharpie squeak? Definitely one of my better flowers. Primeezy, thank you for the super chat. My top 3 Aerith abilities, I literally don't know because I've only played like 2 hours of Rebirth so far, and I wish it were more, but it's not. I'm sorry. Sorceress Storm is a great looking ability from the trailers. I think that looks really cool. But no, I honestly don't remember all of her abilities. Arcane Ward, Sorceress Storm, and that's all I know. Sorry, that's all I remember. I have a bad memory, I'm sorry. Okay. Quote, drawing, names, signature, and number. We're done. We're done with that one. Nailed it. Zach M. Rudeledge, welcome in, Raiders. A Z Nation raid, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy that you're here. Soul Drain is the other one. Yeah, sure. Soul Drain. We'll do that one. Oh, wait a minute. Katie, this is another order that might be a duplicate. One of them was for a poster and one of them was for an 8x10 though. Let's have a double check that that's not an accidental duplicate. Where'd it go? My message. Oh, you're saying I bought 2. Okay, so you did that on purpose. That's you, Kirby Mango? Okay, never mind. Okay, perfect. Well, I love that for you. Do you want me to write the same thing or something different on the poster? It's you're saying just have fun and write whatever your heart's content. So I'll write something from the other game, but I just want to make sure, do you want the same thing or different thing? I do type fast. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do a typing test like I wanted to. Zach, thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you were having fun with Rebirth. If you can't stay, you can't hang out, I totally understand that. Go take care of yourself. I know the post-stream exhaustion is for real. Yeah, Ray of Judgment is a really great ability, but I only know it from Remake. I didn't know if it was in from Rebirth. I do have a Sunglasses Aerith emote. It's on Twitch, it's animated. On YouTube, it's static, but that's the Sunglasses Aerith emote. Whatever quote you think is best. Okay, let's double check what quote I just finished for you over here. Oh, that was a good one. So that was from Crisis Core. So on this one, I'll maybe write something from Remake. Yep, I know what I'm gonna write. All right, Katie, that one's all set. I think you're really gonna like it. Welcome for all the new followers. You wanna see yours? Yes, absolutely. I just finished that one for Johnson. Yeah, I got you. Here. Does that mean your cat is named Aerith? You have two cats, one named Spot and one named Aerith. That's really cute. I hope you like it. Okay. Okay, that one is done with the number on the back. Okay, this next one is 8 by 10 for Sharon. A favorite quote. You got it. Y'all, we made it out of the VIPs. That was all the VIPs. Now we're on to the non-VIPs. All right, Sharon, that one's all done. We're cruising. We're cruising. Aren't you all VIPs? It's true. You are all VIPs in my heart. Yes. Okay, this next one is for Tanya. Oh, yay. You shed many tears. Good. Can I say, for as many times as y'all make me cry, y'all and your shenanigans making me constantly broken and cry, especially through like literally all of 2020, I just have to say, I really thrive off of your tears now. It makes me so happy when I find out that whatever I've done in whatever performance makes you cry. Makes me happy. Yeah, I said it. To answer your question in the super chat, Andrew, I don't think Britt plans on doing Streamily, but Britt actually does a lot of conventions. So if you want something signed by her, she does like a lot of conventions. So you can see her in person and get something signed there. You want to see the one for Allison? Yes, let me see if I can grab it. Allison. Was it an 8 by 10 or a poster? Do you remember? I think it was 8 by 10. There we go. Yeah. I hope you like it. That's my villain quote. Okay, this one is for Tanya. It's an 8 by 10. Yes. Write the number on the back. Don't forget the number. All right, Tanya, that one's all done. How far in the game am I? I am not that far. I think I like just got into the grassland. Oh, the dang bird. Pico. Chasing Pico down. That's what I'm doing. Eat that guy. Okay, Tanya. all completed. The next one is for Anya. Tanya and Anya. An 8x10 for Anya. Hello, Mr. Raja. Welcome in. Hello, y'all beaches. I like that username. Very funny. You shed a lot of tears that you were on the brink of dehydration. That pleases me. It pleases me. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad. I'm glad. I'm glad you all cry. Welcome in. Feisty? Feisty? Welcome in. All right, that one's all done, Anya. Number on the back so it can get to ya. Who's next? The next one is an 8x10 for Harleen. All right, that one's all set, Harleen, with your requested quote. And we'll see if Caleb remembers to finish it. Aw, Chan, thank you so much for resubscribing. How you doing? How do I do Aerith's voice? At this point, I just kind of key into the phrase here, this is for you, and usually we do some play and repeats into the microphone so that I can kind of re-find the voice. And I don't know, I've done it so much now, it kind of comes a little bit naturally to me. Not like natural, but a little bit. This next one is for Devante. Put whatever quote I want. Oh yeah, I'm doing it. All right, Devante, that one's all finished. Yay. Does LaCroix actually taste like mango? I don't know. I just don't drink soda, so this is what I've got. I like them. That's awesome, anime game lover. I hope you enjoy. Just Dart, hello. You left just before I signed yours. Doesn't it always work out that way? It really does. Okay, this next one is for Bryant and Shelby. Another duo. A duo for the duo, huh? You got it. Have fun with it. Oh, you bet. Oh, I will have fun. All right, that one's all done. Bryant and Shelby on its way to Caleb. Did you hear correctly that I rescued both my dogs? You did hear correctly. Yes. I did rescue both my dogs. Thanks for that, Pavitt. That's really nice. That's nice. That's a nice compliment. Thank you. Who's my favorite Final Fantasy character? I'm kind of biased. I can't help it. Oh, thank you, Elephant Calves. That's really nice of you to say. And you're welcome. Craig, thank you for gifting a sub. Very sweet of you. Who's my second favorite? That one's really hard. Okay, this is an 8x10 for John and Katie. Another duo for another duo. I love that. Second favorite Final Fantasy character. Is it crazy to say I don't know? Oh, I should be signing. You're right. You're right. I don't know. This is too hard. Because I don't have, like, any other Final Fantasy character that, like a statue or like a... Because I have, like, the Sephiroth statue from the Collector's Edition, and then I have the Cloud statue from the first Collector's Edition from Remake. But I'm trying to think, like, who is my second favorite Final Fantasy character? I was really into Final Fantasy 14. So Final Fantasy, I don't think none of the characters from 15 are my, like, second favorite. The thing is like, I don't think I can pick anyone from Final Fantasy 14. I don't think I can pick anyone from Final Fantasy 7, not because I don't really love Tifa as a character, because I do, and she would probably be my second favorite Final Fantasy 7 character. But it's just hard because, like, Final Fantasy 7 is so, at this point, like, entwined with my work and with Aerith that I can't see it I can't see it exclusively as a fan. You know, whereas, like, if I'm thinking about, like, who am I, like, just a deep fan of, completely, like, outside of my work, I would have to go with a character from 14, I think, because if it's not from 15, and I've only played 14 and 15, I think it has to be Alize from 14. I think for some reason, I mean, obviously Red Mage, and I'm a Red Mage main, but beyond that, I think I really relate to her very deep sense of passion as a character. Like, she's very much a foil to Alphinaud, because Alphinaud is very, like, pragmatic and a strategist and a politician, whereas Alize is, like, passion incarnate. Like, she is very, like, anything I do at 100%, and I care very deeply about anything that I care about. So I think for me, Alize is my probably second favorite character of Final Fantasy character of all time, if I had to pick. Django BK, thanks for subscribing and bringing us into a hype train on Twitch. I appreciate that so much. DeGeiger, thank you so much for those bits. Those are my favorite kind of bits. What are y'all's favorite Final Fantasy characters? Let me know. It's definitely not Don Corneo. Sorry, we're signing. Okay, that one is for John and Katie, and that one's all done. Yeah, I think if I was just playing Final Fantasy VII as just a fan, Tifa would probably be my second favorite. It wouldn't be Pico, that's for sure. A lot of people saying Yuna, I love that. I haven't played that game, but a lot of people love Yuna, and I get that. All right, this next one is for... Stop, this is another duo for a duo. This is for Charles and Christine. All right, that one's all set with your request. I think mostly completed correctly. I hope I got it right. It's on its way to Caleb. Some people saying Squall, some people saying, more people saying Yuna. Yuffie is your favorite gameplay wise, love that. Barrett, Ishtola, love. Rosa, good. Vi, I'm glad. I know I definitely said that correct, so. No further question. You like Jessie. Jill from Final Fantasy 16, love that. Thank you, Nexus, I really appreciate that. Sid is amazing in FF16, I've heard that, I've definitely heard that. Okay, this next one is an 8x10 for Katie. Ishtola is a great character, definitely understand that love there, that fandom. Favorite character from any Final Fantasy game was the question. No, I only do Aerith's voice. Am I a righty or a lefty? Right-handed. Okay, this next one is for Katie. All right, that one's all done. Okay, next one is for Adam. This is an 8x10 for Adam. Yes, draw a flower and write favorite quote. You got it. All right, Adam, that one's all set, on its way. Mike Willis UK. I'm still mad at you, okay, for what you posted in the Rebirth spoilers channel. So, I don't want to hear it. Your favorite character is Aerith, the end. They should make a Final Fantasy VII character called Briana. Don't you know? Don't you know already? They have the apples in the Final Fantasy VII universe named after me. Briana White apples. I mean, you've seen them, right? 8x10 is for Jeremy. The toughest puff, I said my favorite Final Fantasy character besides Aerith, and I can't choose anyone from FF7, it's gonna be Alize. If I changed my name to Broanna, then it would be a perfect anagram. What? Oh yeah, an anagram, okay, that's true. Sometimes people do call me bro, but it's mostly because they type Brie and then autocorrect changes it to bro. Can I hold up the John and Katie? Yeah, absolutely. Maybe. Ah, here it is. Did I do it right? Hope you like it. Let's see, where does this go? Okay, this next one is for Jeremy. All right, Jeremy, that one's all set and on the way. Briana White apples, the gift of the goddess, exactly. Yes, Hachiroku, I am going to be streaming Rebirth tomorrow. Absolutely. That's the plan anyway. You never know. With me, I could just surprise you all again and again. Oh no, I'm out of hydration. I'm gonna have to take a quick break. But first, let's do one more 8x10. Wow, there were a lot of these actually. You think I'm gonna surprise you by streaming Rebirth tonight? Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. We've only finished half of the Streamily orders that I have to finish tonight. How long have we been streaming? It's been an hour and a half. That's not bad actually, considering my typical time frame. I'm actually really doing a good job right now. Okay, so this is an 8x10 for Tess. Oh, write the number on the back. Did I also play the FF7 Power Wash Simulator? Actually, I did. I did do that. Oh, Tess, what a sweet note. Thank you. All right, that one's all set, Tess. Am I planning to stream Final Fantasy 16 in the future? I would really like to do that. I don't know how I'm gonna have the time, energy, existence to be able to do that, but I would love to. Because right now, my list right now, I think it goes Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, The Last of Us Part 2, Final Fantasy VII, maybe in there either Final Fantasy 16 or God of War Ragnarok. I think, because I don't think that there's any other True Colors. Yeah, okay, so because I also have to plan games based on how long they are. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, The Last of Us Part 2, Life is Strange True Colors, Final Fantasy VII, then either 16 and God of War Ragnarok. Yes. I know, we just kept up the Last of Us Part 2 blacklisted words. It's perfect. Can I tell you, I still have all of those words blocked on Twitter too. So I haven't seen any The Last of Us Part 2 news or anything like that ever since it first came out. And what's funny is The Last of Us Part 2 actually had their like grounded documentary that I was actually in, but I didn't even know that had come out because until someone like sent me a message and they were like, oh my God, I saw you in the grounded documentary. And I was like, oh my God, that's insane. Well, okay, so when I say I was in it, I think they featured a small clip of one of my reactions from the internet. Like they included like their teaser trailer or something like that, that it was like a fan thank you video that they made that they had asked to use my content in. And so I was like, yeah, absolutely, you can use my content for that. And then they ended up featuring that in the grounded documentary. Yeah, it was just a clip. But yeah, that meant a lot to me. That was really special to me. Because the thing is like The Last of Us, I owe so much of my channel and my like content journey in general to The Last of Us. And it's such a game that means so much to me because it kind of, and I know a lot of people can say the same, it kind of shaped me as a gamer. Like it kind of just changed the way that I viewed and thought of and played games. And then in turn, how I streamed them for you all. Like I learned how to be a content creator with The Last of Us. And so it's very special to me. And the fact that I haven't been able to finish The Last of Us Part 2, like it really does weigh on me. Like I feel really bad that I haven't been able to do that, but it's very high on my list. It is. I should be signing, you're right. Okay, and next is gonna be an 8x10 for Thomas B. Yeah, and the show was amazing too, and I tried to create content around the show, and then I just had so much trouble with the editor I was working with, and then the copyright issues on YouTube, and I really wanted to create content around that. I filmed actually a reaction to 4 of those episodes, and then I actually do owe them on the Discord. I'm gonna be editing them and posting them in the Discord when I get a chance, but That'll be a Patreon / Discord only reward, because I can't post it on YouTube, or literally my channel gets like a strike because of the copyright issues. Like you don't go up against HBO with copyright and win, trust me. So, and I tried. I don't know how other like gamers were able to do that, and it just like didn't work on my channel. I literally don't know, but like I would do the same thing that other creators were doing, like of only posting like 30 seconds at a time or even less, like changing the audio, like changing the shape of it, like literally it never worked. So I went through so many iterations and it took up so much of my time and energy, and for nothing. It kind of sucked. If y'all think it's easy being a content creator, trust me, I'll always tell you. It's not. It is so hard all the time in ever increasing, frustrating, and new and inventive ways. It is hard and difficult every time for every piece of content, always. Okay. Oh, Shy Agent says it's not. Okay, great. Done. Oh, unless you were saying it's not easy, in which case you're right, it's not. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to get a fresh beverage. I will be right back. Would you like to watch clips on the break? Shall we do that? You can watch clips on the break. Maybe in honor of Final Fantasy VII Remake, we'll watch some Final Fantasy clips. How about that? Yeah, I think that'd be good. You want to watch ads instead? Here's what I'll tell you. I'll tell you that in order to turn off pre-rolls, I'll run an ad. So if you are subscribed on Twitch, you get the benefit of watching clips instead. You get the benefit of ad-free viewing. But if you're not a sub, congratulations, you get to watch an ad. But it'll be while nothing's going on. It'll just be while I'm getting a beverage refresh, so it won't be that long. So that being said, I'll be right back. I am going to read it for him. I am apparently Zach's text-to-speech machine bot. Speaker lady. This is an official announcement. Nope, I already read it wrong. I guess I don't know how to read either. And okay, so we've earned coins, Condor coins, every single time that we have won a battle, and this is, I guess, where we spend them. So we can buy ourselves some little guys. I don't know what else to call them. Little guys.
The amount of oil you need for this perfume is this much. Make sure you count the drops that drip down. Okay, are you ready to begin blending?
I pressed X! Stop it! I pressed X!
Oh, right. This one hits the nose quite hard. Too much oil, I'd say.
I pressed X. Y'all don't understand. I pressed it. Do you have to hold it?
Now, adding the oil at the price.
No, I don't know! What is this?
Thank you for
Tough but doable. That's my middle name. Oh no, Briana, why did you say that out loud? Oh no. Why are we live streaming? Oh.
That's that.
Gosh. Alright, where's Barrett? Oh, Barrett left the party, so we gotta do this on our own. Okay.
He was never in doubt.
Okay, up the ladder. Red materia.
Where could they be going? Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure.
Nothing in the whole wide world has ever brought me more joy than that. I do the same thing! Oh, man. I'm gonna need... Scarlet is the director of the Shinra Advanced Weaponry Division, and she's like, well, you don't belong here. I'm gonna destroy you. So we get there. We have Scarlet Trapperunoed. That's even less of a word than I usually don't word. Send help. God. We have Scarlet trapped. And she tells us that there is no ultimate materia because
the mayor is the best. Midgar's mayor is nothing less. Everyone says he's...
Has there been no audio this entire time? Oh no, it's playing. Okay, cool. I mean...
Just say mayor to the guy, and if he goes the best with gusto, then you've found your man.
That's
You
pretty
got
great and very clear. And goofy as heck, which I love.
If you think you've found the collaborator, say mayor, and see if he says
The best! With
got it
gusto.
now?
And holster them for safety, always. Suddenly I know which way I'm going.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know. You worry too much. I'm not some princess who needs to be coddled. Shit.
You guys, Aerith cursed. I have been so excited for everyone to see that and hear that. I'm just gonna leave her hanging out there. Is that fine with you guys? No? Okay. Alright, they got it. I'm gonna go back to Aerith being a toad. Look at her toad with her little ribbon! She's so cute. Bubble breath! Oh my gosh, it's so cute! What does it do?
Sorry, but I gotta. Bring it!
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life! What do those bubbles even do? Oh, she's so cute! Okay, we gotta maybe heal up a little bit here. Oh, that was really cute.
To get you where you need to go.
Thanks, bitch!
Dark and foreboding for my taste.
Beggars can be choosers. Oh, and you'll be needing your grappling guns,
Biggs
of course.
is what I meant.
All set?
Ready to take on the world and then some.
Make sure everyone gets clear, okay?
Will do.
Ball of Doom. Great. Welcome back from the break. Did you hydrate? Did you stretch a little? Did you have a snack? Did you make a friend? You were watching that? Sorry. Sorry for interrupting your viewing experience. You had the coffee? Good job, Ark. You had the coffee. You did none of those things? You just watched the clips? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You got more coffee too, Feisty? I like it. I like it. Got yourself some crackers? Love it, Nancy M5. Love it, love it. You loaded the dishwasher? Wow, you were productive on the break, the flower girl. Love that. Okay, perfect. So, is the Power Wash Simulator stream archived anywhere? I don't think so, actually. Now that you mention that, it might be in my highlighted VODs, but I don't think so. Okay, let's get back to signing, shall we? Because we got more to get to. And just as a reminder, if you want to order either, actually don't order a poster because we're almost out. If you want to order an 8x10 duo print signed by both me, the voice of Aerith, and Caleb, the voice of Zach, do so now, because when I'm done signing this next set, I am turning the stream off, I am sending these to Caleb, and then that's it. That's it, folks. At least, that's it for this set. I don't know. I think we might be done doing duo streams or duo signings for a little bit, but just letting you all know, now's the time to order them. If you want the link, it's pinned in the YouTube chat, and if you're in Twitch chat, it just got dropped, but you can type !streamily at any point in Twitch chat to get a link all for yourself. Or if you're on YouTube, it's pinned on the top. Okay, yeah, but don't order posters because I don't think we have enough. Let me see how many posters we have. Oh my gosh, we have exactly how many posters that have been ordered. So literally, please don't order any more posters. Or if you do, you can, but if you do, you're not gonna get it ASAP. You're gonna get it at a later time. Anyways, so here we go. Did I already do the one for Thomas B? I think I did. Yeah. Complete. Thomas B. Shannon, this one's for you. Oh, sorry. I said it wrong. Shannon, this one's for you. Does anybody else, like, when you're either playing Rebirth or like watching through streams of Rebirth, does that just like play on your head and repeat at any point during the day? You hear it all the time. I think that's one of her more common battle quotes, so now I just hear it like on repeat in my head over and over and over again. You all do? Okay, good. All right, Shannon, that one's all done. Oh, one more shot. Yep. That one too. Totally. That'll do. Yep, that one too. An 8x10 for Holly Birch. All right, that one's all set, Holly. We're cruising, we're flying. This next one is an 8x10 for Jack. You hear Aerith's lines in your nightmares? Good. Good. You like Barrett's line, or you could hear Barrett's line less, the one where he says, "Suck on this." Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He says that one a lot. Okay, this one is for Jack. Did I say that? Yeah, for Jack. That's your favorite Barrett line? Yeah, it's funny. I don't know if this happens to you all, but for sure it happens for me, where like, I can't help but mimic it when I hear it. Like, and then I'll be like in a stream and I'll hear Tifa go, bring it! And I can't help it. I have to say it. I have to. All right, Jack, yours is on its way. That one is all completed. This is an 8x10 for Megan. You know, it's funny that all of you are saying the voice lines of the ones where she's like hurt or like hit, and I don't hear any of those ones. It's weird. It's almost like you shouldn't ever let Aerith take any damage at all, because those don't play in my head for some reason. Interesting. This next one is another duo. This one is for Heather and Tom. Wait, we're almost done? What? How is that possible? I thought we had so much more. Wait a minute. Something's fishy here. Wait, we might we might have a lot less than I thought we did. That's interesting. I don't know what to make of that. Sharkosaur says, sorry, I canceled 30 of my orders. No, it's interesting because it says like, so with Streamily it says like there's a little like notification number of how many orders you have left to sign, and then there's like the list, the like signing view list, but the number that I see up top versus the number that I see on the list, like there's only 4 more on the list, but the notification number says 25 left. So I don't really know what that's about, but we'll sign this poster. This one is going to Heather and Tom. I already wrote the number on the back. Good job, me. Does it include the ones waiting for Caleb? No, because every time I've been marking one as complete, the notification number has gone down. So that shouldn't affect it, I don't think. No, it's not counting available spots. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little refresh the page after this. This is a long quote. All right, that quote is all complete. Hope you all enjoyed that Sharpie ASMR while I was writing that very long quote. That one was to Heather and Tom. Okay, the next one is for Paul. This is another poster. All right, Paul, that one's all done. You think that's yours? Did you request a favorite Aerith and Zach quote? Do I prefer voice acting or regular acting? That's a good question. I actually have to BRB, y'all. I'm sorry, I know we just went on a break for hydration, but I think when I did that, I like got my dogs excited. I like try not to like get them excited. I try not to give them attention, but the puppy is making chaos outside, so I gotta BRB. Enjoy some more clips. Let's see, how about this one?
Shit.
You guys, Aerith cursed. I'm just gonna leave her hanging out there. Is that fine with you guys? Oh, that's my screen.
Might be it.
My brain is so confused right now. My brain thinks something is wrong with me.
Where could they be going? Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure?
Nothing in the whole wide world has ever brought me more joy. Look at her Toad with her little ribbon. She's so cute. Bubble breath. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Aerith leveled up. Da, 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 da. My love. My sweet love. A bench.
Hey man, check it out. This song's pretty sweet, ain't it?
Oh my gosh. No!
What am I supposed to do?
I knew it!
I knew it!
Oh, Cloud.
Did that hurt?
Wait, it's getting more suggestive. I can't. You thought. He got me anyway. Oh! A studded bracer? A spiky bracer worn to express one's inner rebel? We gotta give it to Aerith. We gotta. Cause she's a rebel! No! Ah! No! No!
In the zone!
Thank you.
Don't thank me.
Oh. Never mind then. Oh, look at how cute she is! Skipping across these pods. Thanks, Sarah.
Did you miss me?
Yes, I always do.
No, really.
Loud! Hey, Elias, thanks so much for subscribing! You know what you get? Finger guns! All the finger guns in the chat. Put them in there so we can see that. Yep, that's the song. Hey, I was doing just fine before I met you, but now you're a pretty shiny token in my pocket. Bum bum, hey. Professional streamer. Can't be phased. Professional streamer, that's her name.
Feel free to come back anytime and enjoy the flowers.
I gotta go find more kids. I see a kid over there. Actually do have a yodeling pickle Christmas ornament.
So that's why your mind said that.
That's exactly why. And it goes like this. Are you ready? Oddle-day-day, oddle-do-dee, oddle-lay-lay-lay, oddle-do-dee, oddle-do-dee-ow. And then it just loops. Aerith and Tifa, best friends on a mission. Aerith and Tifa, best friends on a mission. Do you remember? Those subway bits are for September. Let's pick up some squirrel roadkill. Let's pick up some squirrel roadkill. Let's pick up some squirrel roadkill. It's a nice song. I'm about to die. I'm gonna die. Gonna need a potion or two, cause I'm about to die. Get an antidote.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kiro. Happy birthday to you.
Okay. All the finger guns in the chat. Put them in there so we can see that.
That's perfect.
Some very good times. Some very good memories. You enjoyed my yodeling? Good, good. I have a good country voice? Good, good. I'm glad. Yeah. How are the doggos? The doggos are good. My puppy was trying to tell me that I think she was trying to besides just being a general like Tasmanian devil, I think she was trying to tell me that they were out of water, so I had to refill their water bowl. But we're good now. They're doing okay. Besides the chaos, there was some zoomies going on. Have I started playing Forspoken? I actually haven't picked it up since I got it, because I just haven't had a lot of time to like play games in general, like for myself. But that's actually one of the games that I really want to pick up for myself soon. If I have any spare time, because I'm hopefully gonna finish my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough kind of soon. I mean, I don't know why I'm like, what metric I have for saying that I'm gonna do that, because I started it in August and I still haven't finished my first playthrough. So I'd like to finish my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, and then if I can do that, then I would like to start Forspoken in my like downtime, because I think that's gonna be a really fun game. I really enjoyed the demo. No, I never finished Tears of the Kingdom actually. Okay, so let's figure out what's going on with Streamily. This next one is going to be a poster for Russ, and I do have a message from a fan, so I'm going to mute my mic and give that a little listen. Enjoy some music in the meantime. I love that Streamly has that feature. Like, genuinely love that. Okay, so the next one is for, let me write the number. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. I just looked down and was like, oh yeah, I guess I did refill my dog's water, because you can see like, yeah, got splattered. It's fine. You gotta embrace the chaos when you have dogs. It is what it is. All right, Russ, that one's all done with the message you requested and the number on the back. And that, my friends, was the last poster that we'll be signing tonight, because it's the last poster that I got. So if anybody ordered any more posters or wants any more posters, you'll have to wait until I get the next batch from Streamly. Okay, so this next one, am I done with signing period? No, not yet, but done with the last poster. This next one is an 8x10 for Dale. You got it, Dale. That's a great request. Doing other prints soon? Yeah, I might have a little bit more time for some more prints since we're here. I don't have my my solo prints set up on the desk, but I could just grab them real quick. They're put away, but I'll pull them out and do a few. Since we're here, right? All right, Dale, I'm sorry. This was not the best flower I've ever drawn. But you know, sometimes you swing and sometimes you miss. But here, I'll do a second flower. Maybe this will be a better one. It's not. But you know what? Sometimes you swing and sometimes you miss. And I've always said, you are gonna request a doodle, you're gonna get the best I got. I'm not a great drawer. It's not a skill I am proud of or I possess, but you asked for it and you got it. In fact, you got two. Okay, so quote is done. Signature, number on the back, perfect. We did it! So it's still saying that I have 21 left to do, but it doesn't have any more in the list area. So I think I'm done. Maybe that's just how many Caleb has to sign. No, that doesn't make any sense. Meh. Dunno. How tired are my hands at the end of these signing sessions? Surprisingly, not very. I don't really sign enough for that to be an issue. Just make them up and send them to random names. Actually, that is something that I will be doing once I turn the camera off. Streamly has this really cool new feature where I can just kind of like standard sign a bunch of them and then just kind of like send them to Streamly to like have on deck. That way, if anybody needs one like pronto, like they need to celebrate a birthday and they need to make sure it gets to them like in a certain amount of time, they can just order a non-custom signed print to get. And so then that kind of mitigates the like question mark of, you know, me signing it on a certain timeline, which is really cool. So you're trying to get one now if I don't mind doing one more. Yeah, I'll be streaming for another maybe 45 minutes. So get your orders in now. If you want another duo and you want it within the next couple weeks, definitely place that order now, because otherwise I'm gonna have to save it until the next batch, and I have to wait until a while for the next batch. But yeah, I'll be signing a few like non-live, non-custom ones, and then I'll just have them like Streamily. You can just order them from Streamily so you can get it quickly, which will be kind of cool. It's kind of a cool feature. So in the meantime, let me pull out the next batch. Put these away. So these duo prints are on their way to Caleb. Why can't I? What's wrong? Get in there. Got it. And then sleeve. Perfect. Thanks for hanging out on YouTube, M. Marase. Oh my gosh, we signed so many of these today. I'm really proud of myself. Look how many of these. So many. Good job, me. What happened to my other chair? I gave it away. Somebody who needed it more. I love that chair, and it has a special place in my heart, but when I got this one, it was time for an upgrade, so I gave it to somebody else. Okay. Spade, thanks for resubscribing. Appreciate you. Yes, other prints. Here we go. There's gonna be some probably loud crinkle noises. I normally have these set up and pulled out of their plastic, but yeah, you're gonna get some wrapper sound. It's gonna be fine. And I need to get my metallic Sharpie. I will do anything to avoid getting up out of this chair. I'm tired. Tired girl. Okay, what's next? Yes. Sharpies. I need to order some more Sharpies. I have one rose gold Sharpie left. Honestly, this batch of Sharpies, the rose gold, all of them came like partially exploded. That's why I threw all of them out. That's why I only have one left. And I have so many gold and silver, but I only have one rose gold. Turbo Casual, thanks for gifting a sub, my friend. I appreciate you. Okay, so this next one is gonna be for Darren. We're gonna be signing this one here. Requesting a classic remake quote and a flower drawing. You got it. All right, Darren, that one's all finished. Okay, I need the other box. Can I tell you all a story? Who remembers the day that I was streaming and I looked out of the corner of my eye and I saw a spider crawling over there? Okay, so I don't know what happened, But then over the course of the stream, the spider disappeared. I told that spider, do not move, and the spider disappeared. Which time? Literally last week, I think, or last stream. Yeah, so I let him live, but I was like, you can't move. And then the spider moved, and I was like, oh, where is it? I don't know where it's gonna be. But it was a little guy, so I was like not super concerned. So I packed all of my Streamily signings into a box, and guess what happened? I opened that box, there's the spider. So I was like, okay, I see you now. Now it's time for you to die. So I go to squish it and it escapes into the packing paper and I could never find it again. This is the wiliest spider that has ever had the will to live. So now maybe someone is gonna get a spider along with their Streamily signing. Whoever ordered a print is gonna get a little spider buddy with it too. It's fine, I'm just gonna do it. Also, I gotta pull out the crisper print because that is going into a different box. Sometimes you just gotta make a... Did I already do something different with it? Is it not here? Oh man. Where is it? Hold please, while I search for the lost print with the Hojo face. Did I put it in the box with the rest of the prints? Does anybody know? Where's the Hojo face print? Did I put it somewhere else? I don't think so. I put it in the box. But I wasn't supposed to put it in the box. So now I'm gonna take it out, but now I can't find it. Put it up there? Man, if only I could remember a single thing that I've done in my life. I'm positive I put it in its own plastic. But what did I do with it after that? Ah, I put it face down over here. Okay, we're good. Nobody panic. I said nobody panic. We're good. Okay, so that's gonna go in here. And then I'm gonna lose it again, but okay, I don't wanna lose it again. Hold on. We'll put it right there. Okay. Put all these back in the sleeve. Okay, and then we'll put these here. See, this is what I have to usually set up all before I do a signing. Okay, someone said they just finished their order. Oh, we got 2 more 8x10s. All right, this is the moment then. All right, so we are gonna sign 2 more of these because we got 2 more. And I wanna make sure I get these into Caleb this weekend. Okay, so this one is gonna, another duo for another duo. Okay, this one is for Kim and John. A VIP no less. Oh, that's really sweet. Okay, absolutely, Kim and John. Is this gonna be a gift? Because this is really cute. All right, that one's all done. It'll get on its way to Caleb. That one's done. Matthew Paul, that's really funny. All right, this next one is for Mike. All right, that one's all set. That'll also make it back. Make it to Caleb in time, I think. Y'all are still talking about spiders in the YouTube chat? Okay, so that I think is all of those ones. All right, now we already did Darren. Done. So Todd, are you still here? I remember you were in the chat earlier. Are you still here? Because now I have the request for this print, which was the duplicate, I remember, but then I didn't actually hear from Streamily if you wanted 2 of them on purpose, if it was a duplicate on purpose and you want both of them, or if you want to cancel this one. Let me know if you're still here. Okay, but then we'll skip that one for now. And we'll come back to this next one, who is for someone with no name, but with a fantastic quote. And we'll do it in rose gold. And a flower. You got it, friend. Ah, that's a good flower. I like that one. All right. I love that one. Since it doesn't have a name, I'm gonna show it on camera. That's a good one, huh? I love that. Oh, I didn't write the number on the back. I gotta write the number. All right, done. The Pegachris, thanks for gifting a sub. Very sweet of you. Thanks for your generosity. All right, next. This next one is for Colin. All right, Colin, that one's all done. Katie, that's so sweet. Thank you for the super chat. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Rebirth stream. Have I drawn finger guns on any yet? I drew finger guns on a couple, I think last year, but I haven't in this most recent set. Okay, this next one is for Charlisa. And this is a descendant print. All right, so this is the descendant print. Isn't that pretty? I love this one. Silver Sharpie. Silver Sharpie. Here we go. Okay. All right, all done, Charlisa. With your requested quote. I hope you love it. Perfect. I know, I can't believe it's the 4th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out. It doesn't feel real, you know? It's crazy. I get so emotional when I think about it. Time really has flown by. This next one is for Ryan. Requesting an Aerith quote and a flower doodle. Oh, that's a good flower too. That doesn't mean I'm getting better at doodling flowers, it just so happened. All right, Ryan, that one's all done. Love it. Oh, Barrage, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that so much. Oh, thank you. I also hope that I get to voice act or act in future productions, but you never know. Okay, the next one is going to be for Alan. Pop-up dungeon 2, maybe. Which villain would I like to voice most? Ooh, I don't know which one. Maybe, you know, I'd really like to do an original. There are some things that actors really love, and being able to craft a character sort of from its infancy into what it becomes, and something that isn't based on a previous character or a previous voice actor's work like Aerith is, I think would be a really fun opportunity. I think that'd be really cool. But as always, I think a good villain is someone who everyone can relate to. You know, like I think we talked about our favorite musicals in the SRD Discord recently, and a lot of people said Wicked. And I think Wicked is really great because it takes a character who is a villain, the Wicked Witch of the East, West, I don't know, with the Wicked Witch, right? And tells the story of how she wasn't born evil, but she became that through narrative and through circumstance and through bias. And so I would love a character like that. I would love a character that is just a really juicy, good, understandable villain that makes you think, wow, if I was put in those shoes, I probably would become evil too. Like, I think that kind of thing is like so juicy. Yeah, and that character really brought Idina Menzel to a new level. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but who knows what Larian is doing next? They said they're done with the Baldur's Gate IP, so we'll see what Larian's doing next. All right, Alan, that one's all done. Next one is for Eric. And this is gonna be a wall market print. Okay, so pull that out. Yeah, there are a lot of characters that I feel like fit that like villain arc quote, because any good villain is understandable, is compelling, makes you wonder the question of what it means to be a villain. And I think that a lot of good art explores that question. All right, Eric, that one's all done. It's done easy peasy lemon squeezy, in fact. Oh, that's really hard. My favorite piece of fictional media in general. Ooh. My favorite piece of fiction ever? Oh, I need some kind of barriers on that, because that's like, what's your favorite story? Like, there's so many. And just in general, I have a hard time picking favorite anythings because I just like everything. When someone's like, what's your favorite color? It's like, well, what's my favorite color today? Because I can't like pick a favorite like of all time. I'm not the kind of person that picks a favorite and then that's it, my favorite forever. Thanks for the super chat on YouTube, J-Lord. And I agree that that is the heart of the story. But, you know, it's so hard to say what, you know. I think it's such a complicated story that's been told beautifully through time over many iterations and through many different characters' eyes. So, like, if you tried to like condense down the story of FF7 to just that, it's like it's that for sure, but it's more than that too, you know, because it is about these kind of like micro, small scale, like what are the characters going through, but it's also about this like macro idea of like the planet and fighting evil, you know. So do I have any tips for budding voice actors? You know, I get that question a lot, and I wish that I could give you a good answer. But honestly, like, I've told the story about how I booked the role many, many times, and to be honest, like, I didn't follow all the rules. I didn't book it like everyone else says to do things. Like, I got lucky. And so when people are like, oh, you know, what do you do to become a voice actor? Honestly, everybody that I know has completely different stories. Like, I was a film and TV actor, but I was also, you know, hustling as a host and a hand model and like doing all these things, but none of that related at all to when I ended up getting the audition, just because I happened to be at the same agency as another girl that the casting director wanted to cast. So I got lucky. I didn't have a demo. I hadn't done any previous voiceover work, although I guess I would recommend to get a demo and take classes and learn how to be really talented. But honestly, like, everybody I know in the industry, and like Susie, right? Susie told the story at the SRG-Con panel. Let me write this quote, hold on. Otherwise I'm gonna mess it up. Susie told the story at SRG-Con that she was working like a 9-to-5 desk job and then moved out to LA, you know, to follow her passion like on a whim. And Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, the voice of Yuffie, that was the first role she ever booked, and she like didn't have an acting background at all. So I had an acting background but hadn't done any voice work. Susie hadn't done any acting at all. That was the first thing she booked. And then Erica Lindbeck, who was brought on the project in like way back when for like she was one of the first people cast. She's a prolific voice actor who's done like all the right things and had a demo and had a bunch of other work done. So every single person has come into this like role, has come into voice acting in a completely different way. And some people, you know, start out small and they book little like additional voices in like anime, and some people are like mostly video game actors. It's just like, it's so impossible to like narrow down how to do it, because sometimes you need an agent and sometimes you don't. Sometimes people are in the union and sometimes they're not. Like, there's really no way to say definitively, like, this is the way to get into the industry. That's how hard it is, and that's how wild it is. And I wish I had, although I will say the resource, it's called, I think. For a while, there was like a website called iwanttobeavoiceactor.com that everybody kind of recommended as like a good aggregate website for giving you, it's called like it calls itself a comprehensive resource. So I don't know, I've never looked into it because that's not how I got into voice acting, but maybe look into that. But yeah, that's exactly it. No two stories are the same. What Pegacorn put in the chat, like no two stories are the same. So like, you just gotta don't have good advice. I'm sorry. I'm just not the right person to ask. It's not even who you know. I mean, it's a little bit who you know, because if you trace my story all the way back to the beginning, right? Like, I got into acting when I was little, right? Sorry, we should keep signing a little bit. I only have a little bit more time. Oh, thank you for that message. This one's for Steve, and that's really sweet. A sweet message that you put in there. So if you trace my story all the way back to the beginning, right? I think I talked about this on the podcast with Paul Castro Jr. that I did with him. I wanted to be an actor my whole life, just because I did community theater. But, you know, everyone told me that's no guarantee you're going to be able to make it. Like, you know how hard it is. Like, everyone says that, right? So my family tried to protect me and say, like, okay, but have a backup plan. And I said, okay, I'll have a backup plan. I'll get a college degree, but my college degree is going to be in acting because I just cannot function in school if I'm not learning something that I'm interested in. So I went to school for acting, but I got lucky enough to get into NYU. Like, yeah, sure, you could say I worked really hard on my monologue. You can say that I, got feedback from the right people. You could say that the auditioner maybe was in like a good headspace that day, or I just happened to have like the right attitude to nail that audition that day, or maybe I just have that talent. Like, you can say any of those things could be true, right? But at the end of the day, I auditioned to get into NYU. Well, I happened to live in the dorm with someone who became a friend of mine, like down the hall, who became my friend, who worked, or who was a major in the film program, my friend Josh, who I've talked about a lot with y'all. So yeah, I'm a former theater kid and I went to NYU, yes. So I happened to live on the same floor in the dorms as Josh, who was in the film program, and he cast me in his student films. And then because the acting program and the film program like don't communicate for some stupid reason, like I ended up being in all of the student projects in the film program that those years that I was there. So I was in a lot of student films and I got a lot of experience in different roles that way. Well, the teacher of the film class that my friend was in heard that I didn't want to continue on in school, that I wanted to drop out and move back home and start acting right away. And he said, if you don't drop out, if you finish and get your college degree, because I think that's super important, I will set you up with an agent when you graduate. And he didn't have to do that. He wasn't even my teacher. And I don't even know how he found out that I was planning on dropping out, or why he took any interest in me at all. But he did, and then he happened to know an agent out in LA who happened to be willing to take me on, who then I happened to be on his roster when the casting director for Final Fantasy VII Remake was looking at that roster. So, like if you think about, it's like 1,000 happy accidents. It's not just one thing. He was a great professor. He still is. Like, every once in a while when he's in town, we get lunch. Like, it feels like yes, I worked hard. Yes, I can say maybe that I have some innate talent, if that's even possible. But truly, like, when you want something, when you have a passion and you really want something for your life, There are so many things that are completely and wildly, wickedly out of your control, but you just can't think about that. You just have to point yourself in the direction of the thing that you want more than anything in the world. Yes, work hard, work so hard, work harder than everybody else. Yes, be smart about it, be smarter than everybody else. But then on top of all of that, you have to get lucky. So I honestly really believe that, like, if there's something that you want that badly, you just have to kind of point in that direction and never stop pointing in that direction, and it will come to you eventually. Because the nature of it is that you're not giving up. And I've said this a lot of times before, like, I really believe that the only people who don't succeed in this industry are the ones who give up. Because if you don't give up, I don't think you're going to spend your whole life working and pointing at something and climbing and not do anything. You know? I don't think that happens. I think, like, a lot of times people get in their own way more than anything. I think people think, oh, well, it didn't happen right away, or even in this industry, it didn't happen in the past 10 years. But if you want something and you don't give up, like, you'll get there eventually. I don't know. It's really, like, the concept as a thing is very, like, hazy in my mind. Like, I have a really hard time imagining how I got here, you know? And yeah, the thing is I don't want to... Thank you, Prime Easy, for mentioning my Marines challenge. And have a good night, Joey. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I don't want to... I don't want to say that... I don't want to negate my hard work. Like, I did the work. I've done the work. But I didn't just work my butt off and then I got results. And especially, it's not linear. Like, you can work your butt off in this industry for 10 years and get nowhere. Because it's not linear. Like, you can work your butt off for 10 years and get nothing. Or you can work your butt off for a day and it pays off. Like, it's not linear. It's not exactly you get out what you put in. But at the same time, you definitely aren't going to get anywhere if you don't work hard. Does that make sense? Like, the hard work doesn't mean you'll get anything, but you still have to put the work in to get anything. I don't know. I feel like I'm not making sense because it's really hard to define. It's really, really hard to define. Yeah, for a long time, I think about it in terms of building a lightning rod. So I think about success, and this is actually one of the reasons why the SRG logo has a lightning bolt in it. I think about success as a strike of lightning. You do not know when or where lightning is going to strike. It is completely chaotic, unpredictable. You don't know how strong it's going to be. You generally know that it happens during a storm, right? But not every storm is a thunderstorm, and not every thunderstorm causes like a lightning to strike in one location, right? And not every like gust of wind turns into a storm either, right? But if you generally know a storm is coming and you put yourself in the path of that storm, you can build a lightning rod. And a lightning rod is, if you don't know, is like just literally a piece of metal like on the top of buildings that is built to attract lightning, because lightning follows the path of like conductivity, and metal conducts electricity, right? So if you put a lightning rod at the top of your building in advance, in preparation, and lightning happens to strike during that storm, you can kind of direct it. And so I think about success in that way, as like, when you want to be a voice actor, or you want to be an actor, or you want to do anything super challenging and competitive, take your classes, get your demo, use every resource at your disposal. For some people, that's money. Like, I can throw money at this problem by buying a really expensive demo person, or buying really expensive classes, or I don't honestly know what else money can do in this industry. Buying really expensive headshots. Moving to LA and not having to work another job, that's another resource that people have at their disposal. That's not a resource I had at my disposal, but that is like using any of your resources. Resources can also be who you know. So like, take your classes, build your demo, market yourself like crazy to get yourself out there, to get your work seen. Use any resource at your disposal, who you know, what money you have. Do all those things. That's building your lightning rod, so that when the storm comes, if it's a thunderstorm, you can direct that lightning in the right way to what you want. That's how I think about that. And sometimes it seems like you do all that work and it's clear skies, clear skies, no clouds, no storms are coming for years. And sometimes it happens right away. You just don't know, but all you can do is your best. So for anybody who wants to be a voice actor, or who is trying to pursue a passion that's really difficult and really competitive, good luck. It's hard. Let's see. Okay. This one is going to be for Quattro, Elise, and Baby Nexus. And there's a video message, and I'm gonna pause the mic. I'm gonna mute the mic so that I can. That message just made me so happy. Typing noises. Are you enjoying it? All right, so I'm gonna be signing this now. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Dreamer. Streamily has this feature now where if you purchase a print, you can attach a video message to the person, like in Streamily, so that then as I'm signing, I can go in and view the message, and then I can also send in a response. So it's really cool that Streamily does that. All right, that one's all done. Oh, I gotta write the number. All right, this next one doesn't have a name, so I don't know who it's for, but it's requesting the line, "Lend me your strength." It's a good one. All right, that one's all done. Thanks for hanging, Thomas. The Rebirth Platinum is brutal. That's what I've heard. I mean, the game is huge, so it makes sense that the Platinum would also be a lot. Hello, Adam Strophic. Welcome into the chat. Welcome to the stream. Happy you're here. All right, this next one is for Ariadna. Headshot print. You never change your party in Rebirth? Luckily, Rebirth kind of gives you a lot of opportunities to play all the different people in your party, even if you don't change your party. What do you mean you're 300 hours? Are you 300 hours into a game? No, there's no way. All right, Ariadna, that one's all done. Through 2 playthroughs. Okay, that makes more sense. Hello, Plastic Lawn, welcome in. All right, the next one is a wall market print. This one is for Raymond. Ah, great quote. Absolutely, Raymond. Raymond is requesting the quote, "Gotta look forward, not back." It's a good one. With an Aerith flower doodle. You got it. All right, all set. We're still working our way through the VIPs of this batch of the not Caleb duos. The next one is a Wall Market Cherith print. Okay, this will be for Dominic. I'm glad you think Rebirth is awesome, Star-Lord. I'm so glad. All right, Dominic, that one's all done. Next one is for Josh. One of these. $138 hours? Yeah, that kind of checks out. 138 hours for one playthrough. That is a long playthrough, but that kind of seems like a nice complete playthrough. A nice complete single playthrough seems to be that. But whew. Whew. My playthrough is not going to be that long, at least not on a stream. It simply cannot be. 173 hours first playthrough for Mike, and Mike is a very thorough game player. Very thorough. So my gameplay is not going to be that thorough. It simply cannot be. Oh, Joseph, that's a good question. What role in the past am I proud of but no one brings up? I'm proud of all of my work, honestly. But I think that all of the work that I've done has gotten, I don't know, the proper attention, if that makes sense. Like, I'm thinking about I had a lead role in an indie feature called Occupants, which is now called Alterverse. And I feel I got a lot of like Best Actress nominations from film festivals and a few wins for that one. And so I feel like I'm really proud of that work. That was like my first full feature film and it was a lead role. So I'm really proud of that. But I feel like it's not that no one brings that up or no one mentions that. I feel like that got a good amount of attention. And then my role in Criminal Minds Beyond Borders was like a very small like co-star role, only has one scene. So nobody brings that up, but that's because, you know, it's this very, very small role. And then I did a Christmas movie that was super fun, but the Discord goes wild over that because Superway really likes Christmas movies. So I feel like that gets the proper attention as well. What percentage am I at with the autographs? I just finished Josh. You know, it's really hard for me to say because Streamily only like tells you how many you have left. So I have no idea how many I've done. I have the number of all-time orders that I've done, in which case we're at about, we still have left, if I'm doing math right, which I feel like I can pretty decently suss out, we have 30% more orders, 30% left compared to all-time orders that I've ever done since 2020. So a lot of orders left. A lot. Okay, I'm gonna do this flower wagon print so I can make sure that gets in the Caleb batch. And then I think we're gonna be done for tonight. Yeah, we literally have so many prints left. That's why I said, when I did the math, I was like, we probably have 7 more Streamily signings to do this year if we get no more orders. And I'm still not even done with VIPs. So let's say if I didn't want to stream all of these, I don't technically have to stream any of the ones that aren't VIPs, but I like to so that you all can get proper attention even if you're not a VIP. But also, like, I want to get these to people in a quick amount of time. And if I'm doing 7 more streams and I'm only doing 1 a week, that's gonna take 7 more weeks. That's 2 more months until people get the prints that they ordered. That's kind of unacceptable. So it's kind of just like, my brain's a little busy about it. Okay, this is an 8x10 for Amy, who just placed this order. So I'm gonna make sure it gets to Caleb for this weekend. Your favorite character quote from any game you're featured in. I love that. And a flower doodle. Okay. Okay, Amy, that one's done on my end. We did it! How many backup markers on standby? Not enough, I'll tell you that much. All right, Amy, that one's all done, and that brings us to the end of the duo signings. So we are going to be done for tonight. I'm really happy that we were able to do all of the duo signings so that they could get to Caleb, so that they could then get to you. Like I said, we've got so many more solo prints to do. So that includes like the headshot prints and these fellas. So we've got so many more to do. The next Streamily signing that's currently scheduled is for this coming Monday. There's going to be a Rebirth stream tomorrow, so I hope to see you all then for that. It's going to be a really fun time. We're in the grasslands, and we've got our mission to go find this bird called Pico, which is certainly going to be shenanigans for me. Let's do a raid on Twitch and send the love on over to somebody that we like, that we can hang out. What time tomorrow? Thank you, Renegade. I will not be able to do the channel point rewards tonight. I have to eat dinner. I have to go to bed. I have to do a bunch of emails and admin stuff. So I'm not going to be able to do the channel points in time for tomorrow's stream, but hopefully by next week. That'll be my goal. So yes, let's do a raid and send the love somewhere else. Where are we going to go today, my friends? I wonder. If we shouldn't It's so hard because sometimes I like feel the urge to like visit somebody new, but then I'm like, if I don't know them, I get a little bit nervous. Like, what is their energy gonna be like, you know? I think I've seen this person on Twitter. Oh, and they have an Aerith emote. Okay, they have 2 Aerith emotes. This will be a good place for us to go. I think that'll be fun. They are playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I don't know if we've ever been here before. If we have, it's only been once, and it might have been for remake. But I think I've seen this person like on Twitter, and I've never seen anything inflammatory. So I think that they're a member of the Final Fantasy community that's, you know, involved in it. And I think it'll be fun. They're currently playing hard mode, and I don't know what chapter they're in, but hopefully it's not too far in advance. But I think it'll be fun. Let's head on over and let's make sure to give some finger guns, some rebel love, and our raid emote. And always, 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 when our community goes somewhere, we are guests in their place. So let's be nice, let's be supportive, let's be the fantastic humans that I know you are, okay? All right, with that said, I will see y'all tomorrow. You don't have to wait too long. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening.